and residents across River State to turn out in large numbers to support the team in what could become a historic occasion for the club and of course the state. Well, let's take a look at match day 38 fixtures in the NPFL. All the games will play simultaneously 4 p.m. tomorrow. Barao FC will take on Nasarawa United. Bayelsa United versus Kuala United. Well, let's take a quick break, and when I return, we'll talk a whole lot more about the NPFL final day matches.
Iná lè láì wá iná lè rọ̀jì hùn. Allah ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ láti wá ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ náà lápadà sí. Kábíyèsí aláìlúwà Alhaji Ọba Dr. Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri Mẹ́fọlúkejì alákòóso ti lákòóso kingdom ti wájà. His Royal Highness Mẹ́fọlúkejì papòdà lọ́jọ́ 11 oṣù kẹrin ọdún yìí lẹ́yìn ọdún 87 years. Ó sì wọ káàlẹ̀ sọ lọ́jọ́ kan náà nílànà ti ẹ̀sìn Islam nítorí mùsùlùmí hánà òótọ́ òní bàbá wa. Bàbá abẹ́rẹ́ prophetess Bámidélé ọkọ ọ̀pọ̀ olórí tí wọ́n ṣàbíamọ́ ó fi ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ àti àwọn àrọ́mọdọ́mọ gbẹ̀yìntẹ́yìn ṣe pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Allah. Ọjọ́ sátidé yìí May 23 ni a ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ìkẹyìn fún aláyélúwà Alhaji ọ̀mọ̀wé ọba Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri ní pápá àṣírí St Andrews Catholic Primary School Oru Awa Ìlàpòrú pẹ̀lú àdúrà nílànà ti ẹ̀sìn Islam láago 10 àárọ̀ 10 a.m. sí 12 ọ̀sán 12 noon. 12 ọ̀sán ó ní ètò àlejò gbígbà reception yóò gbéra sọ bí ìrọ̀lẹ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ Anderubimọ̀ àtijọ́ kátólíìkì kan náà ní Oru Awa Ìlàpòrú. Akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn SSG ọmọọba Tòkunbọ̀ Tàlàbí lólùgbàlejò. Olórí ọmọọba àgọ́wé tó ti jẹ́ olórí ẹbí Mẹ́fọlú ruling house aṣíwájú Dr. Fèyíṣayọ̀ Ṣóyẹwọ́ MFR ní olùgbàlejò àgbà. Allah Aljanna Fidaus Olatoro fún kábíyèsí His Royal Highness Alhaji ọba ọ̀mọ̀wé Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri Mẹ́fọlúkejì alákòóso ti lákòóso bá wa ṣe àmì sí.
Ọ̀kan làwọn ọmọ ìyá àgbẹ̀rọ ọmọ alápòrò ọmọ àtẹ̀rífalọ̀ ọmọ alápòrò ògbódómùsà ọmọ àfitì òǹfẹ́ra ọmọ ẹkùn ẹ̀rùn mímí ọmọ ẹ̀ṣùké elélèmílì.
Olùkéde gbogbo ọmọ ọba.
Glad to have you back. It's still Spotted Beat this beautiful Saturday morning. Well, taking a look at the round of 38 matches in the NPFL holding tomorrow simultaneously 4 p.m. Barao FC will take on Nasarawa United. Bayelsa United versus Kuala United. Bedell Insurance will host defending champions Remo Stars. Edinburgh will entertain Academy Warriors in Aba. Ikorodu City will take on Rangers International. Kun Khalifa will take on Wiki Tourist. Shooting Stars as we speak to take on Niger Turtles. Plateau United will take on Kano Pillars. Rivers United versus Katsina United. Wolves will take on Abia Warriors. Well, ahead of the Kano Pillars encounter against Plateau United, the Kano State government has announced a cash bonus for Kano Pillars players and officials ahead of the NPFL Match 38 encounter against Plateau United. The state advisor on youth affairs and sport, Sonny Musa Danja, made the announcement earlier in the week. Kano Pillars will lock on to Plateau United at the New Jos Stadium this weekend. The Simasugia must avoid defeat in the game to maintain their top flight status. Kano Pillars are sit in 10th position on the NPFL table with 48 points, while Plateau United are trapped on the table with 47 points. Bayelsa United and Wiki Tourists have already been relegated to the second tier of Nigerian football, with 2 more teams are set to join them. Well, let's take a look at what the table looks like as we speak. In the NPFL, Rangers are still top the pack with 65 points, 1 point more than second place Rivers United. Shooting Stars occupy the 3rd position as we speak. And a good result in Mina tomorrow will hand Shooting Stars a continental ticket. Ikorodu City occupy the 4th position of 58 points. Shooting Stars of 60 points. And Nasarawa United, Bedell Insurance, Abia Warriors, Katsina United, Royal FC and Kano Pillars occupy the top 10 in the NPFL. 11th is Kwara United. Plateau United occupy the 12th position. Kanemo Warriors 13th position. Couldn't qualify on 14th. Aimba 15th. Remo Stars, the defending champion, 16th on the table. Same point as Warriors were 17th. And 19th was 18th. And already relegated is Bayelsa United and Wiki Tourist. Of course, all of that will be sorted out later tomorrow when all of the games are concluded. But let me also inform that Rangers and Rivers United will renew their supremacy battle in the round of 32 of the President's Federation Cup. While the two clubs are currently battling for the NPFL title. Rangers currently sit at the top of the standing with 62 points, while second place Rivers United have 61 points. And now the winner of the title will be decided tomorrow, with Rangers traveling to Lagos to face Ikorodu City, while Rivers United will entertain Katsina United at the Adokiye Amaesimaka Stadium in Port Harcourt. Another interesting matchup in the President Federation Cup round of 32 is the clash between relegated NPFL clubs Bayelsa United and Wiki Tourist. The winner of the competition will definitely represent Nigeria in the CAF Confederation Cup come next season. So that's a lot to play for. That's a lot to play for as far as the President Federation Cup is concerned. Well, let's take a look at the round of 32 pairings. Kwara United will take on Sokoto United. Sapele Lions will take on Adamawa United. Crown FC will slug down with Better Insurance. Academy Warriors versus Aqua United FC. Shooting Stars will take on Kada Warriors. Wicked Tourists versus Bayelsa United. Bid Alliance will take on Warri Wolves. Flight FC versus Mighty Jets. Rivers United versus Rangers International. Ejibo City FC versus Nasarawa United. Kogi United versus Plateau. Ingas FC versus Bashira FC. Ikorodu City versus Golden Stars. Aima versus Gombe United. Sunshine Stars under 19 versus Warinja FC. And Baro versus Abakaliki. Another break on the show. We'll be back.
Àkókò tí ń gbẹ́dùn ọjọ́ pẹ́ oore ọ̀fẹ́ lẹ̀mí gígùn fẹ́ni tẹ́dùmàrè fẹ́ sóore ìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé fún àṣẹ́bà kú ìṣe òtán rárá àgbà òpèdè tẹ́ ti mọ̀ bí ẹ mọ́wó ni abíadé mọ̀rádéyọ̀ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà ló ń pẹ́ gbogbo ènìyàn káàkiri àgbáyé pé ẹ wá gbóhùn lárugẹ àgbà ọ̀jẹ̀ nínú akéwì tó mọ̀ pé àtàtà èdè 50 ọdún rèé tó ti ń pèdè fẹ̀yọ̀ abíadé mọ̀rádéyọ̀ fẹ́ ṣàjọ̀dún 50 ọdún pẹ̀lú ètò kówójọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n mílíọ̀nù fún kíkọ́ ilé ìmọ̀ èdè ewì kíké Yorùbá Poetry Institution abíadé mọ̀rádéyọ̀ ẹ̀jájọ gbárùkù tí lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀yẹ rẹ̀ towótowó ọjọ́ 23 oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2026 náà wáyé o ní gbàgede bísúwẹ́sì ratawu hall oríta Basọ̀run Ìbàdàn aago 12 lálejò bẹ̀rẹ̀ alága lọ́jọ́ náà mọ́gàjí aṣíwájú Nurudeen Akande PhD mọ́gàjí gbọ́lágadé akéré mọ́gàjí kọ́lá olóòtú ọmọ àdábánidà alájà ọlá mọ́mí Ìbàdàn ọba ńkàlẹ̀ ọba Ajíbádé Dansalao àṣìpa Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn ọmọọba Adéníyì ẹ̀sìn lókun balẹ̀ Masud ọlálẹ́yẹ olóyè Fákọ́ládé fádà ẹ̀rọ olóyè Àjàní Adúródẹkùn olùgbàlejò àgbà Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ MON ọ̀pọ̀ ìkan sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ní òpéjú síbẹ̀ ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbé Abíadé Mọ̀rádéyọ̀ lárugẹ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà ń pè yín ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjọṣe.
Nàìjíríà ilẹ̀ tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ tó sì ń gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n báwo la ṣe lè fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ àti pé báwo la ṣe lè ní àǹfààní sáwọn tó ṣe pàtàkì. ẹ wá gbọ́ àgbékalẹ̀ ìwé ẹ̀rí àdírẹ́sì ibùgbé ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan POA lábẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ àdúgbò tó ń gbé wà fún ìdàgbàsókè àti ètò ààbò tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀. ẹ jẹ́ ká fojú inú wò ìwé ẹ̀rí àdírẹ́sì ibùgbé rẹ tó dájú tó sì jẹ́ látọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tó wà ìrọ̀rùn gbáà ni.
pẹ̀lú ìwé ẹ̀rí mi tuntun ó rọrùn fún mi láti yáwó ní báńkì mi wọ́n rí àrídájú ibi tí mò ń gbé inú mi sì dùn gan-an.
mo lo tèmi fún okòwò mi ó yára ó sì dájú kódà àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn ràn mí lọ́wọ́ láti tọ́ mi sọ́nà. ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àdírẹ́sì ibùgbé rẹ jẹ́ ètò tó dájú tí ó sì lè ṣe àwọn àǹfààní sílẹ̀ fún gbogbo ènìyàn. ìwé ẹ̀rí yìí yóò dáàbò bo ọjọ́ ọ̀la rẹ yóò fòpin sí ìwà ọ̀daràn tí ètò ààbò tó péye yóò sì wà pẹ̀lú fún gbogbo ènìyàn. fi ìwé ẹ̀rí àdírẹ́sì ibùgbé rẹ hàn lónìí jẹ́ ká jọ gbé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí gòkè àgbà kàn sí àwọn ilé ìfìwéránṣẹ́ àti ibùgbé ìforúkọsílẹ̀ tá a ti yà sọ́tọ̀.
ìkéde ìwà láti ọ́fíìsì akọ̀wé ìjọba àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí NIPOST àti ALGON.
Oh, good to have you back. It's still Spotted Beat on Oluyole 98.5 FM. Let's talk about our national team. The Nigerian 17 assistant coach Olumide Ajibola says that he will extend the player development approach he used at NNL club Beyond Limit to the national team. Ajibola was recently appointed to work alongside the newly appointed under 17 coach. That's Bobirise Uwajerome. They will actually prepare the team for the WAFUB Under 17 Boys Championship in September, which will serve as a qualifier for the 2027 African Under 17 Cup of Nations. Ajibola said his new role with the national team comes with great responsibility and demand. Well, from that to the female Under 17, popularly known as the Flamingos, they have arrived in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, ahead of the 2026 FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup qualifiers against Guinea. The contingent traveled from Lagos with a stopover in Lome, Togo, before landing at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny International Airport in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. The players and the officials are lodged at the popular hotel in Abidjan, Sinotel. Guinea will host the first leg at their makeshift home ground in Abidjan on Saturday. As today, both teams will clash in the reverse fixture at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene next week, Saturday. Now, the overall winners will advance to the main tournament in Morocco later in the year. From there, let's talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Ahead of the Unity Cup, Super Eagles head coach Eric Shell led out local players and backroom staff to London yesterday ahead of the Unity Cup. Shell included 7 home-based players in his squad for the friendly invitational tournament. They will be joined in London by 20 foreign-based professionals. The contingent traveled to London from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, on Friday morning. The Super Eagles will face the Warriors of Zimbabwe in their semi-final clash at the Valley, home ground of Championship Club Charlton Athletic next week, Tuesday. India and Jamaica will clash in the other semi-final. Still talking about the Unity Cup, Eric Shell has strengthened his squad for the upcoming Unity Cup in London with the addition of 2 players as preparations intensify for the invitational tournament. The Super Eagles coach had earlier announced a 27-man squad for the competition, but has now included Collins Yiraso and Tijani Al-Amin in the team ahead of course, the departure ahead of the game. So, who plays for KRC Genk, returns to the national team after previously featuring in friendly matches against Iran and Jordan in March. His inclusion provides additional attacking options on the wings as Eric Shell continues to assess his squad ahead of a future international assignment. Defender Tijani Al-Amin, currently with Shooting Stars as Sporting of Ibadan, receives his maiden senior national team invitation following a series of impressive performances in the Nigeria Premier Football League. His call-up reflects Eric Shell's willingness to broaden his defensive options while rewarding standout performance from the domestic league. Meanwhile, Zadok Johanna will miss the Unity Cup after a Swedish club, AIK Football, declined to release him for the tournament. The absence of the highly rated winger created a gap in the attacking department, with Saul's return appearing to address that particular concern. The Super Eagles are expected to put up a very good showing in that particular invitational tournament. Another break on the show. We'll be back.
Beulah Christ Evangelical Church CNS Worldwide Incorporated òkè ìràpadà òmìnira alájà mẹ́ta jálókè àgíríkì olómi ìbàdàn ló ń pè gbogbo èèyàn síbi ayẹyẹ ogún ọdún ìdásílẹ̀ àti ìfinijóye bàbá aládùúrà most special apostle prophet Dr. Olúṣẹ́gun Ìgèjànyọ̀ àwọn ètò gbogbo yóò ṣe lọ́nu wọn yìí Thursday May 28 2026 mọ́jú Friday May 29 2026 ní praise night.
ológo dídán Gabriel Ọlátúndé Àpàṣẹ láti Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́.
Saturday May 30 ní ìfinijóye bàbá prophet Dr. Olúṣẹ́gun Ìgèjànyọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá aládùúrà nínú ilé ìjọsìn Beulah by 11 a.m. General Evangelist M.F. Adéyẹmí lóníwàásù ọjọ́ yẹn. Sunday May 31 ní ìṣèdúpẹ́ àjọ̀dún. Pastor Adéwálé Adéyẹmọ lóníwàásù ọjọ́ yẹn. Àwọn alága ọjọ́ náà ní Engineer Akeem Ọlátúnjí alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Olúyọ̀lé Ìbàdàn. Honorable Kéké Òbísẹ̀sán ẹ̀sẹ̀ to the governor. Father of the day Prophet Isaiah Adéwálé Alhaji Olú Ọlájídé Apostle Samson Janyo. Mothers of the day Mrs. Olúkẹ́mi Owóyẹmí tó fi mọ́ Lady Evangelist Tóyìn Àṣẹ̀gun. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn olórin ẹ̀mí ni wọ́n ń bọ̀. Olùkéde Gabriel Janyo. Gbogbo èèyàn pátá lolúwa ń pè.
Ikú ṣe lágbára tó kò sọ́lọ́ oògùn tó lè rí kí ikú ṣe o.
Iná lè láì wá iná lè rọ̀jì hùn. Allah ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ láti wá ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ náà lápadà sí. Kábíyèsí aláìlúwà Alhaji ọba Dr. Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri mẹ́fọ́lúkejì alápòrò ti lápòrò kingdom ti wájà. His Royal Highness mẹ́fọ́lúkejì papòdà lọ́jọ́ 11 oṣù kẹrin ọdún yìí lẹ́yìn ọdún 17 87 years. Ó sì wọ káàlẹ̀ sọ lọ́jọ́ kan náà nílànà ti ẹ̀sìn Islam nítorí mùsùlùmí hánrán òótọ́ òní bàbá wa. Bàbá abẹ́rẹ́ prophetess Bámidélé ọkọ ọ̀pọ̀ olórí tí wọ́n ṣàbíamọ́ ó fi ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ àti àwọn àrọ́mọdọ́mọ gbẹ̀yìntẹ́yìn ṣe pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Allah. Ọjọ́ sátidé yìí May 23 ni a ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ìkẹyìn fún aláyélúwà Alhaji ọ̀mọ̀wé ọba Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri ní pápá àṣírí St Andrews Catholic Primary School Oru Awa Ìlàpòrú pẹ̀lú àdúrà nílànà ti ẹ̀sìn Islam láago 10 àárọ̀ 10 a.m. sí 12 ọ̀sán 12 noon. 12 ọ̀sán ó ní ètò àlejò gbígbà reception yóò gbéra sọ di ìrọ̀lẹ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ Anderu mímọ́ àtijọ́ kátólíìkì kan náà ní Oru Awa Ìlàpòrú. Akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn SSG ọmọọba Tòkunbọ̀ Tàlàbí lólùgbàlejò. Olórí ọmọọba àgọ́wé tó ti jẹ́ olórí ẹbí Mẹ́fọ́lú ruling house aṣíwájú Dr. Fèyíṣayọ̀ Ṣóyẹwọ́ MFR ní olùgbàlejò àgbà. Allah Aljanna Fidaus Olatoro fún kábíyèsí His Royal Highness Alhaji ọba ọ̀mọ̀wé Jimoh Adébámiró Quadri mẹ́fọ́lúkejì alápòrú ti lápòrú bá wa ṣe àmì sí.
Ọ̀kan làwọn ọmọ ìyá àgbẹ̀rọ ọmọ alápòrò ọmọ àtẹ̀rífalọ̀ ọmọ lápòrò ògbódómùsà ọmọ àfitì òǹfẹ́ra ọmọ ẹkùn ẹran mímí ọmọ ẹ̀ṣùké elélémìlì.
Olùkéde gbogbo ọmọ ọba.
Ni láti fi ọpẹ́ fún Olúwa gbogbo ènìyàn gbogbo àlàyé ọkàn ẹ bá wa jó ẹ bá wa yọ̀. Ìjọ wa Spring of Glory Tabernacle pé ọdún 25 years church anniversary hallelujah. Bíbélì wípé nítorí tí Olúwa pọ̀ ní oore àánú rẹ̀ kò ní pẹ̀kun àti òtítọ́ rẹ̀ láti ìrandíran ìdí nìyí o tí a fi pe gbogbo ènìyàn síbi àjọ̀dún ọdún 25 tìjọ wa pẹ̀lú àkòrí ire Olúwa God's goodness èyí tí a ti ya ọjọ́ 5 gbáko sọ́tọ̀ fún bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ 17 títí di 21 oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2026 tá a wà yìí 27 to 31st of May 2026 aago 5 ni a ó máa pàdé ní ojoojúmọ́ ní Faith House off Gospel Arúrógù Road Ọ̀jọ́ Ìbàdàn nígbà tí a ó máa fi ìyìn káàdì gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Sunday 31st of May 2026 ìyẹn ní dédé aago 11 òwúrọ̀ ní Faith House off Gospel Arúrógù Road Ọ̀jọ́ Ìbàdàn olùgbàlejò ní olùṣọ́-àgùntàn àgbà Reverend Joshua Babájídé Ọbáṣu ire Olúwa yóò máa jẹ́ ti gbogbo wa o èmi ò ní gbẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Alright, good to have you back. Still Spotted Beat this beautiful Saturday morning. Alright, let's head straight to Europe where Arsenal squad are set to receive significant financial rewards after winning the Premier League title for the first time in over 20 years. Well, according to the Times, players will earn around £6,000 per appearance, along with additional payments from a bonus pool built up across the season through league and cup success. Now, some players could take home close to £250,000 in total bonuses, depending on appearances, with regular starters set to earn the most. David Raya and Martin Zubimendi are expected to be among the highest earners, while Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba could also receive around £192,000 based on their appearances. Even Champions League success could bring further rewards, with reports suggesting that players could earn about £125,000 each if they win the final in Budapest. And one man who is so excited this morning is their coach Mikel Arteta, who has been talking for the first time since winning the Premier League title for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta on the show this morning.
Look what you've done. Look at all the people you've made happy. does it just mean the most to obviously have your own joy, but what you've done for other people must mean an immense amount?
That's the biggest joy of all. I think when you see that amount of people that happy in that many countries, you know, and happen that organically after so many years, it was beautiful to watch.
Beautiful to watch indeed, and congratulations to the Gunners once again. Of course, the Premier League ends tomorrow with Fulham taking on Newcastle, Liverpool, Brentford, Burnley, Wolves, Tottenham, Everton, West Ham versus Leeds, Manchester City versus Aston Villa, Brighton will take on Manchester United, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Sunderland versus Chelsea. So that's the size of the show this beautiful morning. Big thanks to the entire production crew. Bigger thanks to you and you for listening this morning. Show returns next week Monday. Till then, have a wonderful weekend and stay safe.
ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún ó ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ rí bó ṣe wá mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. fẹ́ni tó ti gbọ́ kó sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ o. PCOS bàbá wa làgbà adìẹ ẹṣin tó ṣíwájú ó ti gbà pò kíní náà. tó bá fẹ́ polówó ọjà kájé bùgbàjẹ́ kàn sí wa ní room 2 tó fi dé room 6 commercial department PCOS ilé akéde. ẹ wúra wọ PCOS ọpọ́n ti sún ó fakọyọ ó tún clear gan. PCOS ọpọ́n ti sún wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. àní right now PCOS ọpọ́n ti sún ó fakọyọ ó tún clean gan. nísẹ́yìn PCOS ọpọ́n ti sún wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ tiwa Oluyole 88.5 Agilete 92.1 lókè ògùn 96.3 FM gbogbo yín pátá la kí àti ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa dòwò pọ̀ oṣù ọ̀ ẹ máa rí tajé ṣe o tí ẹ ṣáríìtì ẹ wòrà wò yí o. PCOS ọpọ́n ti sùn ó fakọyọ ó tún clean gan. PCOS ọpọ́n ti sùn ó wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere.
ojúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la ọ̀hún ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ èmi o ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbé dé Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìròyìn kárí ayé màlẹ́lẹ́yìn o Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹ̀tẹ́ ti balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́ o Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìkànnì tó já FM gbajà Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́ Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú ilé nínú mọ́tò tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ ìléwọ́ Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Press ó tún ti yá ká tún jọgbọ́ Eleti Ofe Eleti Ofe.